Taking who? How you gonna do that if you ain't laying no clothes on?
Get in there, Tiger.
Welcome to Jacksonville, Florida, and the annual site of one of the best rivalries in the sport. Not a lot of distance between the Gators and the Dogs, and once a year they come here close to the state line and draw their own battle lines. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Gators will kick it away to start. Fielded in the end zone. It's Evans. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
Lania's door and I'm ready to bite.
How y'all gonna ride their stuff without telling them?
No, I said I'm not going to do it.
I'm talking about her. She talking about riding somebody's stuff. How you gonna just do that? Like, how that work?
She just said she knew that.
Looking for a productive play on first down. They move the tight end all over. They're going to run it to the right. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. Man, what a matchup. The stakes are really high. Both teams in the top 10 playoff positioning. All the things that go with a midseason showdown, guys.
And these are just fun for us because we got a little bit more juice, too, because both teams in playoff contention, both teams high aspirations, a big showdown, a big prove-it game, Palmer, for both these squads.
And it's been fun because these two teams seem to be revving up right at the right moment. They've gotten better and better as the weeks have progressed, and now we've got this major clash, head-to-head in front of the entire country, all eyes watching.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick, He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. He need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
Well, it's an electrifying run. You think about the tradition at the running back position for the Bulldogs. Herschel Walker and his Heisman Trophy. No Sean Marino. And how about this? Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, and Sony Michel all there at the same time. I bet this guy could have gotten to that rotation, though, because he's got those types of skills.
And the Dogs headed quickly to the line. From the gun, the ground game. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still a very short game.
Get better.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And that is an all-too-familiar sight. Listen, this team won last week, but they gave up 4 sacks. They got to protect this young man early in this game. Don't set the tone, and let's not go back to last week.
The Dogs will try to move the sticks on 4th down. Quarterback will audible. On 4th down, looking to pass. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on 4th down.
Come down here, fool.
Consequences with that. Now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. They'll go to the ground. Really nice stop there from the... The Gators grabbed the Dogs and put them in a death bowl the last time they met, blowing out Georgia.
Yeah, it was like Tim Tebow, Danny Werfel back playing quarterback for the Gators again. They were throwing it through the air. They were getting it done on the ground as well. Offensively, the Gators last year couldn't be stopped. Georgia knows in this one this time. They've got to be able to get some stops and get some takeaways.
So just out of curiosity, because I don't know the history, you name those guys, the other quarterbacks that could win. What was your record against Georgia?
We're 3-1. I think I had a QB sneak TD.
Accidentally tripped and fell in the end zone. But the other guys he named had big games.
And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Oh, man, how about that? You get your first carry, you're so excited, trying to make a difference, trying to make a play, trying to prove yourself, and you coughed it up. That's not a good start. First carry to fumble it, give it to the other team.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
Didn't make it any easier on themselves on 1st down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. They'll test the right side. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the 1st down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
Handoff to the lone back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunity. opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Here's the handoff. Running with power. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down.
Man, I just love physical backs that break tackles and get those extra yards and show that toughness, Palmer.
He's so hard to get on the ground, David. He plays with great pad level and also has phenomenal balance for a running back.
Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And what a way to put a stamp on that one with a 41-yard run to the house. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Fires to the right. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Gator!
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Evans. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting the push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the pass hits, picked off. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Getting some heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. These two first met back in 1915, and for much of their histories, they've been sleeping giants. But man, when they wake up, do they wake up?
Well, it's two programs, obviously, with a lot of history and a lot of great players in the past, but I feel like because of the recent success of both Georgia and Florida in the last couple of decades, this is a game every year that everybody, not just in the SEC, but I think around the country, have circled because of what this game means.
Well, and it's so cool.
He's off to the races. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
I mean, goodness gracious, you could have driven a semi-truck through that hole. Nobody touched him. This was an easy run. This is the easiest 40-plus yard run you will ever see.
They're getting this guy lathered up. They get him on the ground with this running game imposing its will. 6-yard gain down to the 17.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Handoff to the lone back. Hard running there. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Tulsa is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie today. We could see a legend born in Chapman Stadium. They're trailing by just 4 to Boston College. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Power football with the run. Hines is way ahead for 3 out to the 16. David, as a Georgia legend, when I say Florida, what comes to mind?
Ugh. I mean, that's the easiest question you've asked me yet. I mean, there's nothing that I ever liked or enjoyed about the Florida Gators, just playing in that rivalry. You know, it's not a neutral site, by the way. It's in Jacksonville, Florida. Like, that's not neutral. It's way closer to Florida. It's way closer to Florida fans. But this rivalry, I'm telling you, every single year, that was #1 team you wanted to beat.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wide out in motion. Using his legs, it's Frazier. Turns it on in midfield. Can anyone catch him? He's at the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
What time is it? I ain't gonna lie, I was scared that motherfucker go run out of gas over here. What do it when you remember you said they did you like that? What was the tank? What was the name?
The Gators sending the offense back to work. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Pocket starts to collapse. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's caught inside the 15. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Gator! And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, 6 shots, too. Shit crazy.
He'll bring it out. It's Evans. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too.
Take the baby upstairs. Y'all go upstairs. Take the baby upstairs.
Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
Well, and on these little push passes,
Go
timing
upstairs
is
with
so
the baby.
important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam.
Take him upstairs about Mickey Mouse.
On the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
I'm going to get ready to go to work.
You have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
Okay.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Can't make the catch on third.
But I just tell y'all to get. Did I just say get the baby? Ashley, come in here. Both of y'all come here. Because yesterday I asked y'all to do that, y'all ain't do it. So do that for me.
They're 1 for 2 so far in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab at the 30. There he goes to the right. And he slipped through the crowd.
Hey, the baby outside. You should have put him back to sleep, bro.
Dogs.
I should have put him back to sleep. I should have put him back to sleep. Let's talk about it.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good.
Shit.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 75 yards to house them. Coming out with it, it's Abrams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Over.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This has been a track meet running up and down the field so far, Jesse.
It's amazing for this offense, right? Score a touchdown, go try to get a rest on the sideline. It feels like you blink, and you're right back on the field having to go score another one, David. It just feels like it's going to be that kind of game.
Well, so which defense can kind of change their identity a little bit, get more aggressive? You're giving up yards and touchdowns anyways. Who can get aggressive and maybe create a turnover?
On the run, still looking. Going to try to get it himself. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds.
Just a really nice job defensively, not giving up on the play, right? Didn't sack him initially, but guys were still in hot pursuit and chasing. This front seven defensively, they've
move, bro. Move.
Athleticism. They're able to stay on the quarterback's heels and force him out of bounds for a loss.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Dropping back, it's Flagway. Forced out of the pocket. And
damn, boy.
All the way back at the 5. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Gators will call on their punt team. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the returner will be knocked down.
He's good.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense.
Hey, man.
This could be a real turning point in the
Don't
game.
worry about it. One of y'all watch this, the other one do. Just watch the baby.
Now a chance to
Watch the
push
baby.
top.
Yeah, this offense is
Doing too fucking much, bro.
And how about the defense? Great
Get his
job
pacifier,
getting it
man.
stopped, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Quick timeout by the defense.
Yeah, we'll make him. Look, you got a ball in your bag and make him a bottom, man.
They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this third down. Quarterback checking off. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Complete to the right. Boy, his freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he
That is
see
not.
that
Listen,
thing in
is that Milton now?
I tell you what, these big body tight ends.
That ain't what he want, though. He wants milk.
It doesn't have to be
Man,
a
listen.
throw.
Watch out. Just watch it. Just watch it.
You got littler guys, it's hard. You got to put the ball more on the money. But this big dude can just go up and get it. You just throw it near the sidelines. He'll do the rest.
And the Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Daniels. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Gators sending the offense back to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. To throw, it's Bagway. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he intercepts it. Trying to take it back. He's at the 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Georgia. On to attempt the try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense.
Leave
to
them
shut
alone.
them down here. Fielded in the end zone, it's Daniels. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
Just give him a specify. Y'all just trying to specify. Y'all the one grabbed him and put him in the bucket, whatever y'all was doing. He had a pacifier right by
Now
him.
they're back stacked up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making.
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
Man, this tight end, he is like a receiver once he has the ball, isn't he? He's so elusive. He can make people miss. He's got some wiggle, and he's got some speed. This defense, they have their hands full trying to bring this guy down.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Little over anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on second down. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Looking to pass. It's Glagway. Unloads it left. Complete downfield. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chain. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. He'll come out throwing on first down. Going for it all. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Daniels. I know he thinks he can house every return, but have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Yes. I am about to go to work. So y'all know how to sit in here and recruit.
Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here.
Wow, so
Obviously,
far.
you
Go
can't get
ahead,
it
bro.
all back.
Pastor, do y'all got homework?
You can create that
Do that.
offense.
That's what
You
y'all
can
can
create
do.
something
Y'all always
special.
want to worry about
Some
doing stuff
energy
that y'all do what y'all need to do.
this offense here.
Go do some homework, bro.
They got nothing
Y'all
on the
need to
last
find
play.
that
It's
classifier,
second and
too.
10.
Well, y'all gonna have to find it because y'all had it.
The give to the back. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Looking for a man. It's Glagway. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. The Gators will hustle to the line. DBs will try to keep everything in front. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Fires to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. No room to return, but no
I'm really, my patience is really getting thin, bro. Like, I swear to God, dog.
And it's frustrating because you go into half, and the coaches tell you what they want to accomplish. Listen, you've seen this the whole first half. This is what they're doing. Not a good job coming out. First drive, trying to get some momentum created. Turn it over to the other team. Give them a good field position now, too. Not the ideal start.
On second down, wants to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
Quite quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A 1st down run on the doorstep.
Shut your ass up!
Take it all the way. Touchdown, Dogs! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good.
Put the dog in the cage, bro.
You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football.
Put the dog in the cage, bro. He been out there all day. He keep going out there. He ain't coming back out.
Really good with this decision.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like
How I'm gonna do that?
Defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score. And
Yeah, what I'm gonna play the game fuck is you talking about? She can get up and get the baby. Or get him.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for first.
Shut your fucking mouth! Put him down. Sit on the couch.
It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny...
Shut your mouth.
Dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
Little too much juice on that one from the junior.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. To the air, it's Flagway. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Florida! And once he found some daylight,
Pick
it
it
was
up.
time to make a house call. Lining up to add another.
Pick it up.
Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Tulsa is in front. They've answered the bell today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by a field goal over Boston College. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead.
Go to the cage, Rocky.
It's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Right they believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped.
Bruh, sit your ass down, boy.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting 5 or 6 yards of on the ground, but it will be very successful.
So what do they have?
Bro, you gonna piss me off, man. I promise to God.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Got room at the 35. And he
Boy! Just stop all that fucking crying for no reason. Ask if you want something.
Great execution by this offense. 3rd down and 2. They know you're running the football, but they were physical. Great job creating a little bit of space. Not only do you get the 1st down, you chew up a bunch more yards too. Nice execution by this offense.
To the ground. He's got it again. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They put themselves in a hole to start. It's 1st and 20. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Ball is free. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Everything broke down. The quarterback tried to bail them out, but he ended up making things worse when he fumbled.
Yeah, I like the quarterback and his athleticism, extending the play and at least giving himself a chance, but you got to finish. You still have to do a good job taking care of the football. That's priority number one. He wasn't able to do that.
He's going for it all. And he dropped it. Oh, what a missed opportunity. Nobody around. Just had too much time to think about it.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play. The wideout's going to wish he had that one.
Trying play action. They're bringing heat. And they got him for the sack.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you start with a fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up.
Man, I'm not going to go back and forth with y'all today. Y'all gonna get on my nerves, bro. If she was sitting there, let her sit there. Y'all gonna get on my fucking nerves, dog. Like, real talk.
Expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Looking down the middle. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
And defensively, this is beautiful. You want them to be aggressive. You got to continue to get stops. You got the lead. Now you give the ball back to your offense again with a chance to salt this away here in the 2nd half.
They go to the ground. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He'll try to do it himself. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period.
Georgia 42, Florida 28.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. To the ground to try to move the chains. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
Great team defense on that run. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they went for it, but when you're up by a couple of scores, I think you're just kind of free and like, hey, let's keep scoring points. Let's keep the offense out there. Let's keep the accelerator on, and I guess, hey, who cares? We're not going to lose anyways.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off this guy. Come on, man. Take care of your running back.
Finds the tight end. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. And the Gators racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
To the air, it's Lagway. He's right on target. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's now over 150 yards on the day. They're finding ways to get him the ball, much like the Gators did in 07, getting it to Percy Harvin, who had 100-yard receiving games and 100-yard rushing games that year.
He was just such a weapon. When you got weapons, you learn how to use them, and you learn how to...
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. They want that clock to run. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force-feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
I think that might be the very definition of just trying to rub salt in the wound, right? You got the lead, multiple possessions, you're looking really, really good, late in the ball game, and you go for it again. So you're just trying to, listen, it's their job to stop you. I like it. Offense, doing what they do. Forget you, defense. Get a stop. That's your job. And you did it.
Right down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. The Gators want to crank the tempo.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
He wants to throw it again. Using the quick game. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. Buying some time. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Tulsa is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie today. We could see a legend born in Chapman Stadium. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Boston College. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play,
Nah, y'all don't need that because y'all wasted the last time.
Highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody be like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9.
I know she didn't. I think I seen you eat yours, but y'all still don't need to get. Well, actually, go ahead, but you only get 1 pack. We ain't doing 2.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Georgia.
Don't do that.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving away from pressure. And the ball squirted out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, it's so hard to keep a rabbit in the cage, that quarterback, right? He's going to scramble around, he's going to make plays, and when he gets outside the pocket, you're just trying to get a hand on him. How about getting a hand on him, forcing the fumble, and recovering it? Great job by the defense continuing to chase that QB.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the middle. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense.
Bro, if it ain't for you, I can't never fucking do it. Cut! Oh my gosh, bro. Y'all so annoying, bro. I swear to God, bro. Y'all annoying as fuck, man.
From the shotgun, the inside kid. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that
light out,
back
please.
and preserve time for their offense.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. He'll do it himself. Tough sledding in there, picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. Moving forward, let's see if we can get it out to the perimeter.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Georgia.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. They bring him down strong. Effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on